Welcome to BookJuice. Whether you're tired of feeling like nothing is ever enough, or you've been quietly beating yourself up for not being there yet, this reflection is for you. Because the gap and the gain isn't about doing more. It's about changing the way you measure your progress. So your growth stops feeling like failure. If you're ready for reflections that shift how you see yourself, like the video and hit subscribe. We do this for the ones on the go who still want to grow. We live in a world that worships the finish line, the goal, the outcome, the someday. But here's the part nobody talks about. You can be achieving more than ever and still feel like you're failing if you only measure what's missing. That's the gap. The gap is when you measure your progress against the ideal instead of where you started. And it steals your joy. It tells you you're behind, even when you've come miles. One quote that really stuck out from the book says, "The only way to feel successful is to measure backward, not forward, not toward the version of you that doesn't exist yet, but back to the person you were 6 months ago, 6 years ago, to the one who prayed for the things you now take for granted. That's the gain." Another line that hits hard, being in the gain means you're always winning because you're always growing. Let's sit with that. Because so many of us are stuck in this cycle of chasing, never celebrating, never pausing, never seeing the transformation that's already happened. Being in the gain doesn't mean you're done. It just means you're finally giving yourself credit for how far you've come. And one more that stops you cold. The way you measure your progress determines how you feel about your life. That's it. Not your results, not your bank account, not your accolades. The way you measure. If you keep moving the finish line, you'll never feel like you've arrived. Here's the truth. You are allowed to want more without shaming yourself for not having it yet. Juice drop. You're not behind. You're just in the gap. Shift to the gain. And yes, we say it out loud because it matters. So here's your reflection. Where in your life have you been calling yourself a failure when you've actually grown more than you're giving yourself credit for? Drop it in the comments. Because the gain starts when you start looking back with honesty, not forward with shame. Grab the gap in the gain and let it remind you you're doing better than you think. You're just measuring it wrong. This is Book Juice. Short reflections, deep impact.